Welcome to Paris. You're standing outside an 800-year-old palace, but the first thing you notice are the swarms of people fighting for a selfie by the glass pyramid. This chart tracks museum attendance worldwide. That massive vertical spike belongs to the Louvre. It pulls in 9.6 million visitors every year, making it the most crowded museum on the planet. Most people approach this building as a scavenger hunt, sprinting through the galleries to check items off a list while ignoring everything around them. We're taking a different approach. We are bypassing the standard tourist traps to investigate hidden medieval ruins, a worldwide heist, and a resident ghost. To truly see the Louvre, you have to trade the gallery map for an investigation into an 800-year-old crime scene. Step inside and look up. These vaulted gold ceilings date back to Napoleon III, showcasing a level of extravagance that borders on the overwhelming. This grid represents the museum's 380,000 artworks. Only that small colored section is on display, roughly 10%. If you spent 30 seconds looking at every piece, it would take over 100 days to finish. Navigating these halls is an exercise in irony. You'll see massive masterpieces covering entire walls being completely ignored by crowds fighting for space. They are all heading for her, the Mona Lisa. At just 30 by 21 inches, she is about the size of a laptop screen, locked behind bulletproof glass and a heavy security detail. Her global status was actually born from a security failure. In 1911, an Italian handyman hid inside the museum overnight, stole it off the wall, and kept the painting in his apartment for 2 full years. That 2-year media circus cemented her status, proving that human drama drives crowds more effectively than the art itself. Let's leave the frenzy of the painting galleries for the colder, quieter marble corridors of the antiquity wing. This is the Venus de Milo. When you stand here, you immediately notice the mystery of her missing arms, which most people assume was a slow erosion over the millennia. Historical evidence suggests her arms were actually snapped off during a violent dockside brawl in 1820, right as the French were negotiating to buy her. These figures endure as the physical casualties of the same greed and chaos that brought them to Paris. To find the most revealing part of the building, you have to leave the upper galleries and head down into the hidden basement of the Sully Wing. Below the polished floors, the gold disappears, replaced by the raw, excavated stone remains of a 12th century moat. This map shows the original 12th century layout. The Louvre was designed as a gritty military barricade to protect Paris from invasion during the Crusades. It was never intended to hold art. You can walk through these ruins in near complete silence, tracing the original stonework while 9 million people fight for space just 30 feet above your head. This original 12th century foundation remains the raw physical evidence of the Louvre's gritty origins, hiding in plain sight beneath the gallery floors. Even the Egyptian wing is allegedly haunted. Local lore tells of Belphegor, a mummy ghost who allegedly wanders these antiquities galleries long after the visitors have gone home. If you want to survive your next visit, ignore the checklist. Look up at the gold, look down at the moat, and keep your guard up around the mummies. Letting go of the hype is the only way to experience the history beneath your feet.